Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today this is the March edition of this Pinspiration collaboration that is hosted by Creations by Kimber, and I am going to be replicating a card that I saw on Pinterest. I've made one already. It is masking off this middle section and then stamping, pulling off the mask, and then adding my stamp. And either the stamp or the ink didn't work well for my Happy Easter, but I had some Easter egg stamps, this little bunny stamp. So I made this. I will put a picture of the pin up here right now so you can see, you know, what the original pin looked like. And then this is what I made, but I'm going to make another one for you. And this one, I'm going to use the same paper, same colors of ink and ribbon and embossing powder here. But I'm going to make it a birthday card because I have a friend who has that I'm celebrating a birthday coming up. So I wanted to make her a card. So what I have 3 different inks that coordinate with each other, a purple or like a lavender, and then 2 different teal colors. You can use whatever ink you have. These are some Studio G, and this is an a la mode by Hampton Art. And then you need some kind of washi tape. The thicker the better. So with this washi tape, it's like a 1-inch washi tape, and I masked off, I laid down 2 pieces of it to make it the wider section. And then for the strips, this is embossing powder here, the sparkly kind. And I used the Recollections tinsel embossing powder from Michaels. And I used it with this Easy Tear tape that they have also at Michaels. So what the stamps I'm going to use on my card, I have these in my stash. This is a happy birthday stamp, and then she likes dogs, so, or any kind of pets, but I have these dog stamps, a little dog, a paw print, little dog bowl, and a ruff. So I'm going to use those. And then I have some purple cardstock and white cardstock. So let's go ahead and get started with this. You also need a heat embossing gun, so I have one of those. I'll try to link as much of this stuff as I can down below in case you were in the market for anything. So you'll want your inks out here. These things come later. If you want anything to decorate, like ribbon, or I don't know, you could use rhinestones. First thing you'll need is to cut however big of a card that you want. I like to do just a little note card size. So I'm going to do 4 1/4. And then cut it to 11 so I can fold it in half. And then I'm just going to fold it in half. The base of my card is done. And then you'll want to just cut a piece of white that is a little bit smaller than what you have. So I'm going to do a 4. And then 5 1/4. And then I'll double check to see if that has a good border around it. Might make it smaller. So no, that's good. That leaves a nice little 1/8-inch border all the way around. So now take your washi tape And you're going to mask off a section in the middle of your card and try and make it straight. You don't actually need to trim it off because you're going to be pulling that off anyways after you're done stamping. I'm going to put 2 pieces down. Just like that. And now you just open up all of your inks. I'm going to move this up so it's in frame. Like that. Oops. So I'll just start, you just want to start with one of your stamps and one of your colors of ink, and you just stamp it randomly all over the page. So I'm just going to do some random stamping. And then I'll go ahead and do my dog stamp here. Okay, purple, fill in where you think it needs to be filled. I'm going to use the purple with this. And you can overlap. Let's see. I'll do some purple. And then maybe do purple. Let's see. I'm going to do some dark of the dog. And I think that's probably good. I like that. So you just do it randomly all over, and then now you just pull your washi tape up. And that leaves you with a blocked off section that you can do more stamping. that was sticky. This washi tape gets sticky, so it's pulling up, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Now you're going to stamp your sentiment in the center. And I think I'm going to go with my darker teal. Wasn't quite dark enough in there, but that's fine. I think I'm okay with that. And then, let's see. Now you need some double-sided tape. This is the Easy Tear tape. And you want to take it and I'm going to line it up along the top of the line there where I had the washi tape. Take the top paper off to reveal the sticky stuff. And then you'll need a piece of paper to catch all your extra embossing powder. Just lay out your embossing powder. I don't do a lot of this, but it's always fun. I always like to just push it down, make sure that you get it layered on there really well. And let's knock it off onto your paper. I have to tap it off. All right. And then just go ahead and heat emboss your folding powder. And finishing touches on this, I'm going to add some ribbon around. This is just some Fray ribbon. It's a lavender Since I had that damage on this side, I'm going to do the ribbon on this side to kind of cover that up. And I'm just going to tie a double knot around it. Trim it off. Oops. Take that off there. Alright, and then the last thing is just to glue this on top of your card base. You can either use that tearing tape, or I'm just going to use some tacky glue. And that is it. I think it's such a simple, quick card that you can make. Very sparkly. If you wanted to use like the regular embossing powder, that's kind of a solid and shiny, but I like the sparkly. I know my stamping's not very good. I'm not really that great of a stamper, but I need to practice, I guess. One thing I want to get is one of those Misties, the ones that you can put acrylic stamps on, and like it stays all together, so you can add more ink and stamp it back down. That way it's like the same, and if you do something like this where it doesn't leave a dark ink, then you can re-stamp it. But I don't have one of those, so anyway, and it doesn't help with rubber stamps. So, alrighty. Hope you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment and subscribe, and go ahead and check out the other ladies in this collab. We post videos every 4th Saturday or the last Saturday of the month, and it is a pin that we've wanting to make, that we've had in one of our Pinterest boards. So this was just a real quick and easy card. If you have like a few minutes you need to make a card for someone and you don't have time to go to the store, or you don't want to spend the money, then it's just a quick and easy card. If you have the items, of course. Michael's has all of this stuff, so even Walmart, but they don't have the embossing powder, so yeah. So anyway, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.